Hello, Eloisa.
Hi, Magdi. Thank you for the meditation and everything. Um, my question is about being aware of being aware. Some non dual speakers talk about that. But recently I read Krishnamurti and I was kind of puzzled regarding what he wrote. I read it, it's very small. The moment I am aware that I am aware, I'm not aware. Awareness means the observer is not. The observer is the movement away from what is.
There is an important distinction, important clarification that is required. There is a belief that there is a separate entity. There is a belief that I, meaning consciousness, refers to a separate entity, a separate perceiver, a separate doer, a separate chooser, a separate subject, and a separate perceiver. So yes, whenever there is a perceiver, whenever there is a separate perceiver, there is ignorance and illusion. Because if you search for the separate perceiver, you won't find one outside of a belief and a feeling of separation. You will not find anything separate at all in your experience. Definitely, you will not find a separate doer or a separate subject. Now, this does not mean that there isn't perceiving. It would be demented to say or to negate perception, even though the content of our perception may be dream-like, we may be dreaming right now. Still, this does not negate the fact of perceiving, the reality of perception. So it's important not to bypass the reality of perception. On the other hand, in terms of the relationship between the perceiver, I always refer, when I'm talking about that which perceives, sometimes I may use the term the perceiver. I'm referring to consciousness. It is effortless awareness. It is choiceless awareness, which perceives. It's perceiving this perception right now. What's important to understand about the relationship between consciousness or awareness and the object of perception is that they're not separate. When you look at the mountain, there may be a belief that the mountain is out there and that you are here, that consciousness is here and that the mountain is out there, and that somehow consciousness is reaching out to the mountain, perceiving it and coming back. But that is not experientially true. In our experience, we are perceiving our perception. And of course, at the mind level, we label it mountain, or we label it oak tree, or we label it car, or we label it the ocean. But we're always perceiving our perception. If you contemplate where is your perception, you will find that your perception is not out there. Your perception is intimate with yourself, with you. In other words, you and your perception are co-arising. They're one. Perception arises with you and dissolves in you. So there is no duality in perceiving. There is duality in believing that there is a separate personal limited perceiver and an object or objects out there. Krishnamurti needs to clarify his discourse, because without clarifying his discourse and talking to thousands of people on a podium, one may utter blanket statements that may lead people into more confusion than into clarity.
Thank you, Magdi.